Good morning. Man, what a beautiful day. It's a little cold. It's like 47 degrees and this wind is cold. So, that thing right there is going away Thursday. Today's Monday. It's sold. Paperwork's all signed. That's going to be out of my hair. So, Saturday, I came out here and cleaned up, got the old fire pit cleaned up, all the branches cleaned up. I didn't do any filming. I got them down there, burned them off a little bit at a time. And then yesterday, Sunday, I spent almost all day taking some online. It's cold. Man, what happened? Yesterday I spent almost all day online taking a hunter safety course. I guess up here in Maine, in order to get a hunting license, you got to take this class. And I started like at noon and took the test like at 10 o'clock. Passed the test, went in, picked up a hunting license this morning and a fishing license, so I'm good to go. So what I'm going to do today, it's going to be a short day. I need to get back there in the woods and I need to drop a few trees. Some big old maples and birches. Get them on the ground. Might start cutting them up into 16-inch lengths so they can start drying. I got enough firewood right now to last me probably all of next winter, or this coming up winter. I just need to get proactive and get wood for the following winter. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to grab the saw. I'm going to walk back there. I got to go get my weapon. I don't like going back there without my weapon. It's just not a good idea. Oh, and I'll bring the SD cards and change them out. All right, so that's what I'm going to do. Go back and drop some trees. I'll bring y'all along with that. Back in a minute. All right, so I think I'm going to take this one. This is a good sized tree. It's fairly straight. So, kind of leaning a little bit that way. If I can just get it to go that way somewhere, I'll be good. I'm sure it's going to come down. Try to notch it to get it to go right in there. So, let me get some branches off this tree so I can get in here and cut. Back in a minute. Yep, that's going to give me a lot of firewood. That wood was hard, man. So, of course, it got hung up a little bit in the tree right there, but let's go cut those and it'll fall the rest of the way. Man, it's a good sized tree. There's going to be a lot of firewood in that. All the way up. Probably 90% of that tree I can use for firewood. So I'm gonna let it set right here for now. I'd like to drop 3 or 4 more just like this. Let them start drying. I gotta get them out of here. Luckily, cabin, you can almost see it, pretty close. I'm gonna start blazing my trail back here probably shortly, in a couple days, and then I'll be able to get my side-by-side back here and get some of these trees. All right, let's go find another one. Be right back. All right, let's find another one. Not as big as the last one, but it's still pretty big. Probably 18 inches across the base, but it's fairly straight and fat all the way to the top. And it looks like, this doesn't look like a birch, but up there it does. I'll find out when it gets on the ground. I'm hoping I can put it right down there. So, let's drop this one. That'll be 2 good-sized trees, and they're fairly close. I mean, I can still see my cabin. And I'm not seeing a lot of dead standing that I can use. That's what I'd rather take. All right, let's get cutting. That's the problem trying to drop trees in a heavily wooded area. It looks like it's hung up on that little one right there. This thing was rocking back and forth as I was cutting. That's some good wood too. A little rotten in the middle, so that tree was probably getting ready to die. All right, I think what I'll do is just let that set there for now, and I'll go find some more. And I saw, man, I don't get what's going on. I just sharpened the blade and it feels like it's dull. Yeah, maybe that'll come down. The problem is it's on its pitch point. So, let's go find some more trees. Maybe I can find some in an area that's not so thick. All right, back in a minute. All right, there's a good sized birch tree, but I don't like the way it's leaning. Maybe if I just cut it on the back and see what happens, it might just drop right there. I mean, it looks like it wants to fall down. I think it's dead. I don't see any leaves up there, and the rest of the birch trees, they're starting to leave out already. So, man, it grew. Look at that. Those two are almost connected. So this thing's been leaning like this for a while. Yeah, I'm thinking just a cut on the back and see what happens. Wasn't much left holding it. Man, that thing is wet. That's what was rubbing against the other tree. But that's a good sized birch. All right, that gives me 3. I'd like to drop 1 more. And I think I will be good to go. Let me go find one. Back in a minute. I'm thinking this one here. Pretty straight. Lots of wood on it. And it's kind of leaning that way, so I'm thinking I can drop it right in this little area right here. And if I do that, I think that'll be a good start for next year's firewood. Actually, this will be the following year's firewood. I'll let it set for a year. I got enough firewood to last me next winter. I just want to have enough for the following winter. So, yeah, I'm thinking right down through there. That pine is dead. And I'm not going to burn pine inside the cabin. It just makes a mess. All right. Let's see what we can do with this one. Well, there's another one hung up. I'm sure it'll come down at some point. I can still hear it cracking. So, yeah. So that gives me 4. I think that's going to be enough for now. Let's just let this thing sit here and come back and see if it falls at some point. If not, I'll just snag a rope up over it and winch it over that way somewhere. But with this crazy wind we got, I'm sure that they will come down. All right, and they're all relatively close to the cabin, so that's good. And looking for dead standing, which I don't see any of except for pine. All right, and I need a new chain for the chainsaw. Just sharpen the stupid thing. Man, there's a massive birch tree right there. Let's go look at this thing. I wonder if that thing is starting to die. Well, it's got green leaves on it. Oh, man, that one's just way too big to cut. Well, I'll leave it. All right, I'm gonna go put the saw away, and I'm gonna walk back and switch out the SD cards on my trail cameras. So, let's do that. Man, that wind is a little cold. All right, back in a minute. The moose are out. That's moose poop. Looking for sheds out here in the woods. Oh, that wind is cold. It's 48 degrees, and the little thermometer thingy inside the house has a wind chill on it. It's 41-degree wind chill. And that wind is kind of cold. It's supposed to get down to 32 degrees tonight, so I might have to get a fire in the wood stove. Just walking out here to see if I got any mail. Oh, let's see. No, nothing. Good. So, dropped 4 trees today. I'll be dropping a lot more. They can just lay on the ground until this time next year, as far as I'm concerned. I think tomorrow I'm going to get out there and I'm going to run into town. I might run into town this afternoon. I need to get a new spark plug for the chainsaw. I think that's why it's spitting and sputtering and stuff. And I have a chain somewhere, so I'll probably run into town this afternoon. All right, so that's going to be it for today, people. Short video. Seeing 1 deer on the trail camera. But that moose poop, that was fresh. And I walked just a few feet and I could see fresh prints in mud. So he probably went through there. Oh man, that wind is cold in the last day or so. All right, thanks for following along. Thanks for subscribing. And, gonna start blazing trails tomorrow, I think. Looking forward to that. Hopefully them trees come the rest of the way down. See ya, bye.